Hi, everybody. This is Mitchell, one half of the duo from Real World Recovery. So, making this video real quick to kind of let you guys know what's been going on. Those of you who've been following the channel for a while may have noticed last week we did not post an episode, and this week we are not posting an episode either. Um, what happened was last Wednesday afternoon, I started getting a pain like right in here. I thought it was, you know, digestion issue. Maybe I had to go poop or something like that. So, I tried to do that and, it kept getting a little worse and a little worse and a little worse. And I went back to the house I'm house sitting and I tried to lay down, but laying down just made it worse. At this point, the pain had been going on for 2.5, 3 hours or so, and just moment by moment, it was getting more and more intense. So, recognizing that it was a pain that I hadn't really, you know, felt before, um, I went into the ER, where, as you do when you go into the ER, you wait, 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 wait. And then after getting my blood work back, they pulled me in the back and they, gave me a shot of Dilaudid. And I was like, "Oh, well, this went from hang out in the waiting room to we're gonna give you some clinical heroin, like, real fast." And they're like, "Yeah, we believe that your pancreas is super inflamed due to your blood work. We're sending you in to get imaging right now." And so I went back and got imaging, and the talk stopped being about you know when I go home to like or like going home to like, well, in a couple weeks when you go home, or this process. And then it's like, oh, you've already been admitted to the hospital, we're just waiting on a bed. And so I went from sitting at a computer at school, um working on math homework, to being hospitalized in a matter of like 4.5 hours. And so, yeah, that was a really, really painful experience. They still don't really know why. Um, maybe stress. There wasn't any of the normal, indicators. They couldn't find any gallstones, and the other main thing is alcohol, which I haven't had a drink in 3.5 years. So they were like, well, that's not it. Just a whole lot of not many answers. So, last week at this time, I was in the hospital. I got out this past Thursday, um, and I just couldn't. I wasn't physically ready to either go chair the NA meeting that I chair, or do the podcast. So that's kind of why we are where we are in that. Brett and I had the thought that, excuse me, maybe today we would do a live stream and kind of give it our best. But he's battling his own tired and pain today. And honestly, guys, I'm still on a roller coaster. As soon as the pain medication wears off, like I'm right back to the couch. So it's very much a roller coaster of pain meds and pain meds and pain meds and pain. And yeah, this Thursday, hopefully, we'll both be feeling a little bit better. I would imagine, since every day I feel just a little bit better, that hopefully by then, I'll be back to a little more normalcy. And then next week I have spring break after this coming week, so we'll hopefully have time to get some more content out to you guys. Um, so yeah, that's kind of where I've been. I kind of had a bunch of very unique conversations with doctors, which I'm gonna save for the actual podcast. But now you guys are kind of in the loop. We weren't ignoring you on purpose. I didn't relapse. Brett didn't relapse. It was none of that kind of fun stuff. We just yeah, I had one of those moments where life reaches out and smacks you down. So it's good. Lots of good material to talk about for the podcast. Hopefully none of you guys are facing the same battle right now, but yeah, it's a lot to wrap your head around. Um, I think with that, I'm gonna let you guys go. Have a enjoyable rest of your Sunday. I look forward to seeing you guys next weekend when we drop the new podcast. All right, everybody. Love you guys.